we know that Navi is on the way. It's been on the way for a while. Fans were expecting some big news regarding AMD's upcoming GPU lineup at CES 2019, but all we got was the Radeon 7 and a whole lot of disappointment. Now, there have been numerous delays, but the rumors keep coming in every day, so all hope is not lost. And the latest rumors are really something else. Thanks to Adored TV and Tweaktown, we may have our eyes on the specs and expected pricing of the Navi lineup. According to the rumors, the GPUs will be branded not as the RX 600 series but the RX 3000 series. The lineup starts from the RX 3060 going up all the way to the RX 3090 XT, which will be the flagship GPU priced at $500. The RX 3060 is rumored to have 32 compute units, 4GB GDDR6 VRAM, a TDP of 75 watts and no PCIe power connector. It is expected to launch at a price point of $140 and will offer RX 580 level performance. Above that, we have the $200 RX 3070 with 40 CUs, 8GB GDDR6 memory and a 130W TDP which will compete with the Vega 56. Then there's the 3070 XT, similar to the Ti versions that Nvidia has, where this one is expected to be at par with the Vega 64. Where things get interesting is when you come to the RX 3080 XT, a 56 compute unit GPU that is expected to compete with the RTX 2070 at only $330. To put things in perspective, the 2070 Founders Edition costs $599, which means that the RX 3080 XT can potentially compete with the RTX 2070 at almost half the price. Finally, at the top of the tier we have the RX 3090 XT, a Navi 20 GPU with 64 compute units which is expected to perform 10% better than the Radeon 7 at a price point of $500. If AMD can indeed offer these gains at the rumored prices, it can definitely give Nvidia a run for their money, especially since most of the Green Team's cards seem kind of overpriced. Tweaktown also reports that AMD will be revealing the Navi lineup next month at E3. This could be similar to when AMD showed up at E3 in 2016 to showcase Ryzen with Doom. We already know that Bethesda is partnering up with AMD for their games, so maybe we can expect the two companies to share the stage. The Navi 20 based RX 3090 XT, on the other hand, is expected to show up in 2020. Which means that AMD still won't have a competitor for Nvidia's flagship 2080 Ti for a while. And who knows, by the time the RX 3090 XT comes out, Nvidia may be close to releasing their next-gen Ampere GPUs and so on and so forth. All is not well though, as there have been some negative rumors too. According to Adored TV, while AMD has been able to improve clock speed significantly with Navi, the power consumption isn't nearly as good as what the company expected from 7nm, and some of that may have to do with the GCN architecture. It even says that some engineers have lost faith in Navi and can't wait to move on from this project. Now I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound like good news to me. So is Navi actually going to be the savior and the competitor for high-end Nvidia cards that we've been hoping for? I guess only time will tell.